Hello again, Dominic Trophy, and welcome to another video. And this one is actually going to be a little bit different. Originally I was going to do something video game related, which I don't mind doing, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. Because of the fact I've been trying to think about different ideas I want to do on this channel for videos. And this idea that I'm going to be doing for this video, something I thought about for a while. I think even last year I wanted to do it. But I like to change it up for a bit, and I think that's what I want to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. So anyway, this video is actually going to be about a store that I'm going to be talking about. And it was a store near not where I live, but in the town area in the city I live in. And the store was called It's a Trap. Now, what It's a Trap was, it was a comic book shop store, which sold, obviously comic books, but it sold like board games, little knickknacks and stuff, which was pretty cool. And they also held card games, with Pokemon, and they even had D&D as well, which is Dungeons and Dragons. But I just want to talk about my my memories of this store. Now this store, again, it's a recent one. The store actually opened on the 5th of July 2014, so it's been over 3 years. And I was excited to hear that there was a comic book store opening in town. And I actually didn't hear about it. It turned out that there was actually an article in the paper, I think maybe a few months or even a few weeks before the store opened. And I was in town with my uncle that day, because I was helping him with the shopping and stuff for my granddad. And we went past it, and I opened that I noticed that they opened this new store, and it was a comic book store. And they had people like musicians and guitarists, these two people singing and all that sort of stuff. Merely to, I think, promote that there's a new store in town. I don't know, but there was a lot of people that day, and I couldn't believe how many people were in that store. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And after I, helped my uncle with, the shopping with my granddad and stuff, I went down to town on my own, and I had a look around. And I went in the store after I'd been to Game and Granger Games and all that sort of stuff, to check out this brand new store. And I was really, really excited to go in there. And I loved what was in there. They had comic books and stuff. They had a lot of board games. And they'd I remember they had little sweets and stuff, and little buns, cake buns, to give out, obviously, because again it's a launch day of the store. And I just loved what was in there, and I thought I can't wait to go in there next time. So I went in there the following week, and I had another look in, and I just liked what was in there. And again, there was a lot of people in that day, the following day. And over time, again, there was lots of people, and they had so much stuff in there. And I did buy lots of comic books whilst I was in there. They had a lot of new and upcoming comic books, and they had obviously a lot of back issues. And I just liked what was in there. It was really, really good. But obviously, at first, it was a really, really small place that they had. So obviously, when you got lots of people, it gets a little bit crowded, and that's the worst thing when you have a store that's really, really small. It just makes it worse. But they had so much going on. They had even little competitions and stuff, which I sometimes did enter. Not all the time, but it was good to see that. And I remember they even had Halloween and stuff where you could dress up and stuff, which I did that once. Dressed up as Doctor Who. Well, the Doctor, the 11th Doctor. You know what I mean? In my fez bow tie, everything, and yeah, it was just really, really good. They had all sorts going on, and I loved what they did. And I also kept up with what with their updates on their Facebook page, which was really, really good. So I could see what's going to be happening. And they also put, like, you know, days for their tournaments and stuff that they had, which I never really went to, because they're not really my cup of tea, if you want to say that phrase. But it was interesting to see that they were doing that. And I think at one point I wanted to do that, but around that time, and even still, I'd say that my family were very overprotective, so if I went anywhere, they'd always want to know where I'm going. That sometimes still happens now, and it gets a bit irritating. And I was even 19 back then, you know what I mean? But anyway. So anyway, I did a lot of stuff with them, and we even they even set up a day to go to the cinema where we watched Jurassic World, and it was an amazing film. I loved that film. Well worth watching. We even watched it in 3D, and it was really, really good in 3D. Absolutely amazing. Well worth film. And then obviously, like, you know, Christmas and stuff, they had a few sales on, which was good. But they didn't really have a lot on, which is kind of unusual, you know what I mean? Because obviously when it comes to, like, the Christmas holidays, even though you are a brand new store, you should really have sales on, you know what I mean? You can't expect everyone to buy everything at full price. You know, just not like 50 pence on, like, or even 70 pence off a comic book and stuff, or a little bit more off board games or whatever. But yeah, there was all sorts that they had there. It was really, really good. And then obviously the first full year came, and I couldn't believe how quick that year came from July 2014 to July 2015. It was just crazy, you know what I mean? Just loved going in there, and it was just absolutely amazing. And again, I kept up with the updates on the Facebook page, and every time I used to buy all sorts of comic books and stuff. And I sometimes actually bought a few knickknacks whilst in there. But I remember actually saying that it was kind of like the Big Bang Theory, because they have the comic book stores, don't they? And I remember thinking, we need an American chocolate shop over here, you know what I mean? Like all the Milk Duds and the Twizzlers, which I like. They're nice. Then you got some other chocolate and stuff. Fifth Avenue bars, they're nice as well. This is not about chocolate. But I just loved going in there, and, you know, it was just amazing stuff. And then, unfortunately, the end came in October 2015, where it was announced that the comic book store was going to be closing. And it turned out that they only had a month left on the comic book store, which saw its demise in November 2015, which was a little bit of a shame to hear. It was 14th of November 2015, and it kind of was upsetting, because I loved going in there, you know, every single time. Even once a week, it was just amazing. And it was pretty cool. It really, really was. There's something like that in the city I live in. Now, nothing was actually said about the reason why the store closed. But what I've always thought is that, you know, maybe there wasn't a lot of profit going in the store. Because towards the end, I'd say from July to November 2015, less and less people started to go in. And when you run a business or run a store, and people are not shopping and purchasing, you know, product from your store, that profit is going to be going down. And every time I used to go in there, I always used to see the same faces who were shopping there over and over and over again. And that's what ended up happening. The store closed after 15 months, which is crazy, you know what I mean? 15 months. And unfortunately, it was never ever seen again. And it was a bit of a upset, I think, because I loved that store. I really, really did. And the other day I was thinking, like yesterday, I thought, you know, last week it was like the 3rd anniversary of the store opening, and I thought, I can't believe how quick that's gone, you know what I mean? So I still remember that day after 3 years, you know, going in there, shopping, you know, talking to the staff, and the other thing about it, they just did so much, you know what I mean? Even towards the end, I started doing a lot of sales, but the problem with it was not everything was on sale, you know what I mean? And when you are running a store and you've got about like 2 to 3 days left of that store before it closes, you really should, you know, close everything down. Obviously, that's too late because the store's been closed since 2015. Sorry, November 2015, and it's now July 2017. That's gone quick. But yeah, I think after that there was a lot of people rumouring about maybe that the store could be coming back. You know, maybe we could be, putting a petition up. Which I'd love to see that store come back, but it's never ever going to come back. It really, really isn't. It's a shame to hear that and say that, but that's just the way life goes. You know, you try, you may end up failing, but then you try again and it may succeed. But what I've heard is that for people who run a business, it can be really, really difficult because you need to have the product in your store. You need to have interest from the consumers, customers. You need to get, your stuff out there. You need to be in a good place where you can sell so much. You really, really need to do that. But the thing with comic books and that sort of, if I want to say like geek culture, is that it's a very unusual interest because not everyone really, really likes comic books. You can either enjoy them or you can't enjoy them or you don't like them. And that is one thing that's just the way it goes, is that to run a business, you need people to be interested with what you're selling. And that's just the way it goes. It really, really does. And it will be missed. It's been almost 1.5 years now. And I was saddened to see that go. You know what I mean? I remember I actually wanted to do a video inside, asking them if I could do one. And obviously I never ever did that. But I still have my memories, you know what I mean? My experiences of going in there and, shopping and stuff. It's just amazing. It really, really is. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I know it's a bit of a strange video, this. But I just want to say I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'd love to hear anything from you, Are there any stores that you like to shop in? Are they still here? Are they no longer here? They've been dead for like 5, 10, 20 years. I'd love to hear, if you've got any experience or stories like that. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be doing another one tomorrow, giving my thoughts of the 13th Doctor. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.